The second or third time I came, I walked up the creek the whole way, just waded up the creek, and it's just beautiful.
Photographer Byron Jorjorian spares no effort to capture images of special scenes.
As you come up the creek, it's almost like staired waterfalls. You have a layer of waterfalls, and then as it rises up a little bit, you get into another layer of waterfalls, and they stretch across the whole creek. It's like cascading from one to another, and they change shape and structure and all as you come up here. And then it gets more and more intense as you get toward the end, and then finally you have these bigger and bigger and more massive waterfalls and more of the rock formations as you get toward the amphitheater.
But few places have captured him.
It's awesome.
Like the free-flowing water and rugged rocks of this noble setting. Over thousands of years, an unceasing flow of water has carved its legacy in biblical proportions.
It's definitely a spiritual experience. I mean, it makes me want to just sit quietly and watch. And I have done that sometimes for an hour at a time, just sit there very quietly and see the place and take it in. There's so much going on here, and yet there's kind of an overall spirit to the place.
These walls of Jericho, named by a minister who performed baptisms here, demand respect from those who brave a challenging hike to venture here.
It is a place that has so many things to see that it just grows on you.
Follow the gorge past the amphitheater, over the rock wall to Sinking Falls, where the water has tunneled into the earth and runs under the rocks.
There's so many different rock structures just with any small area. The water has created all sorts of shapes, swirls and cuts, and then there's places where the rocks have cracked from ice and things through the years that it just almost is never-ending variety of rock structures, you know, abstract galore, I would call it.
The changing seasons bring their own colors.
Every time I come, I see a different character to it and come away with some pictures that are so different from what I've done before.
Images reflected in the pools that are mirrors for nature's majesty.
There's not that many places like the walls of Jericho left.
The Nature Conservancy bought over 21,000 surrounding acres and will join with TWRA to offer opportunities for sportsmen.
A lot of the support from the local communities depends on people being able to access these places, both for sort of passive recreational use as well as hunting and fishing. So TWRA, as a partner agency in this, will help us to manage it from a hunting and fishing perspective.
The remarkable beauty and outdoors potential for this area will mean more visitors.
This is all really a part of us, and as we destroy this, we are basically destroying ourselves. I hope that it won't lose the character that it has by its primitiveness, and I actually kind of hope they keep it a little bit tough to get in here. Part of the enjoyment of it is that it's an effort to get here, and then the effort is rewarded so handsomely. Even to people who may only come here once in their lifetime, it's something they'll always remember, and it's just special because of that.
I'm Alan Griggs on Tennessee's Wild Side.